Good evening, everyone, and welcome to George Simonian Alumni Stadium on the campus of Chelmsford High School, where tonight the 1-0 Chelmsford Lions will try to go 2-0 against the Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. Westford lost last week to Drake. It was 2012, the last time the Lions have started out 2-0, and tonight they have a great opportunity to do that. Howie, an all-around defensive and offensive good show last week.
Excellent show last week. I really enjoyed watching McCarthy get open and take away a couple of possible interceptions. Matt Hooten threw the ball well on the run, and Sal Lipoli ran all right. I also like Joe Vecchione. Defensively, I thought that Chris Baumgart played a real good game, as well as the secondary. They missed a couple of interceptions that seemed to go right through their hands, but tonight perhaps that'll change.
And Rob, the rivalry with Westford Academy, it's the sixth meeting. Chelmsford leads at 3-2. They've all been good, high-scoring football games.
Yeah, it's funny. Westford is, it touches us. It's right down the street. I think we fancy ourselves to be just like them. And in multiple sports, it's been a great rivalry. We do have the edge on them, and I think, Westford comes in sort of thinking like they're the underdogs, playing like they're the underdogs. But we're a large school, and we have some good talented kids, and we have some numbers, and we have numbers over them. So I think it will be a good game. I think it'll be high scoring for Chelmsford, but after watching last week and the resiliency of our team and the defensive play of our team, I think it's going to be low scoring for Westford.
Last week, Matt Hooten, the quarterback, was 11 for 15, 186 yards passing. Couple of the TD passes were to Peter McCarthy. Let's meet the senior captain quarterback, Chelmsford Lions, Matt Hooten. TV, Bruce Byam, very happy to be joined by my guest, Matt Hooten, captain quarterback, Chelmsford Lions, the 1-0 Chelmsford Lions. Matt, talked about the game a little bit.
Our offensive line played really well, got a lot of time in the pocket, and our receivers are catching the balls, every single ball basically, and good way to start the season.
How do you know what play to call when he's over there on the sideline? It looks like planes being landed. It's just crazy. But you seem to know exactly what it is.
Yeah, we repped that a lot in the summer with his hand signals. At first it was a little hard, but definitely I feel a lot more confident this year with calling them.
Westford Academy, you started 1-0 last year, similar type circumstance, and Westford wasn't so good. What do you expect?
I hope we come up flying on Friday and get him back from last year.
Matt, I want to thank you. I want to wish you a lot of luck tonight in the football game with Westford Academy, and let's go 2-0.
Yep, thank you.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Matt Hooten. We wish Matt the very best of luck tonight, guys. The offense was good, but the strength of the football team, I thought, was excellent, conditioned-wise.
Excellent. The conditioning, as you say, Bruce, we looked just as fresh in the fourth quarter as we did at the kickoff in the first quarter. So I think that was a big thing. Rob mentioned it last week in the broadcast, how over the winter and spring, the team worked hard early in the morning, and I think that really paid off last week.
Rob, Westford is young. They come in with 52 players, 37 of them underclassmen. They don't have great size, so I think maybe that will be a second half we can wear them down a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. We did that against Acton last weekend. The first half was so close, and again, I spoke of the resiliency. We came back with 43 seconds left, scored that touchdown to go ahead 21-14 and never looked back. And we could tell the sails kind of deflated for Acton. I think you'll see that here. When you have a young team, there's a lot of jitters. Chelmsford has more experience, and I think you'll see, a good, strong first half, and then, like Howie just mentioned, a real good, strong half, not letting much down.
We're going to give our predictions. We still have two great interviews. It's starting to rain, so we're going to run for cover. Stay with us for Peter McCarthy, 2 touchdown receptions. Following Peter, head coach David Kaiser, and it's really always interesting. The most enthusiastic man in charge. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, very happy to be joined by my guest, Matt Hooten, captain quarterback, Chelmsford Lions, the 1-0 Chelmsford Lions. Matt, talked about the game a little bit.
Our offensive line played really well, got a lot of time in the pocket, and our receivers are catching the balls, every single ball basically, and good way to start the season.
How do you know what play to call when he's over there on the sideline? It looks like planes being landed. It's just crazy. But you seem to know exactly what it is.
Yeah, we repped that a lot in the summer with his hand signals. At first it was a little hard, but definitely I feel a lot more confident this year with calling them.
Westford Academy, you started 1-0 last year, similar type circumstance, and Westford wasn't so good. What do you expect?
I hope we come up flying on Friday and get him back from last year.
Matt, I want to thank you. I want to wish you a lot of luck tonight in the football game with Westford Academy, and let's go 2-0.
Yep, thank you.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Matt Hooten. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, happy to be joined by the headline, Dave Kaiser, in his second football season here at Chelmsford High School. Dave, congratulations on Friday night. Tonight, Westford Academy, a similar scenario to last year.
Yeah, no, similar scenario. I think it's just a totally different feel, though. I think we're more prepared with what Westford's going to do to us. New coaching staff, but they're doing a lot of the same things they did last year.
Dave, you put in a tremendous amount of off-season work with your young men, and you're to be complimented for that. I think it showed.
Oh yeah, no, I tell you, we played a lot of guys both ways, and the guys worked hard all year round. It's easy to coach here when you got kids like this. So.
Well, I look forward to tonight. I think Westford Academy will be a good opponent for you, but I also think the result's going to be a little bit different. And let's go, as you say, let's go 2-0.
Absolutely.
And start the season that way.
Awesome.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
Dave, and it's a pleasure to work with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You guys do a great job.
Thank you. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Coach David Kaiser.
Son, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
said with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Plant seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
Change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first element. Helps to change a life.
People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Tyler Blagg, number 20, number 5 is Peter Ansis.
Right, number 25, Rich Haggerty. And the number 75 is
John Starock.
Rock.
And Lions have 3 of their captains out there. I'm not sure which ones. I think Sal is one of them. The Lions did win the toss,
And they deferred.
That's Sal 21, Jack Slattery number 50, and Christian Finn number 32. The Lions won the toss. They will kick it off. Westford will receive it. A Merrimack Valley dual county contest crossover game. Westford coming in 0-1, loses to Dracut the first week. The Lions winners in Acton Boxborough. And the Lions are attempting to go 2-0 for the first time since 2012.
And, this just in case you want to yell at the bad officiating, Rich Harrington is the head official. I just found out.
Uh-oh. We'll be careful then. Lions started out the same way last year. They tattooed Acton in the first game and then came out and got themselves tattooed by Westford in the second game. So this is kind of a revenge football game tonight, Howie, for the Lions.
Absolutely. The Westford came out and really did a number on the Lions last year. They had an excellent team with some good senior leadership, and the Lions were just a little overwhelmed, I think, it was a new system, young players. We have a lot of those players back that had a lot of game time last year, so it's kind of could be a payback for the Lions. Westford is now doing a rebuilding year.
Let's hope you're right. They have a lot of young people on their team. 37 out of 52 are underclassmen. Dave Markham, Mr. George Simonian, we have a press box that is filled with very elite people tonight. And also Dan Sylvia just walked in. So it just keeps getting better and better.
Deep for Westford, number 27, Tyler Bello, the far side. And the near side is number 11, Seth.
It's a reverse, and the Lions are there and ready for it. Hennessy was the kickoff, and that was a big kickoff. Returning the ball for Westford was Scott Bertie. And Westford will go on offense to start the football game tonight, led by their quarterback, a junior, Cam Barasano. And they will start at the 20-yard line. Good kick coverage there.
Yes, it was. Good coverage by the Lions. They showed some good speed. They kept their lanes and forced Westford to only get to the 20.
You'll see a very similar offense to the Lions tonight. They both like to spread the field. Barsano rolls to his right. He pitches it, and getting about 3 yards on the play. Excellent coverage.
Rapoli on the tackle.
Excellent tackle by Sal Lapoli out there. A short gain on the play, maybe 2 yards to the 22 or 23-yard line. 2nd and 8.
The front four for the Lions: Slattery, Baumgarten, Sweeney, and I'm just going to see the far number 34, and that's Dave Hamilton.
All right, 2nd down for Westford. 2nd play of the football game. That the fumble, and they cover it, but it's a loss. So that's going to take them back inside the 20-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and 12. Pitch was fumbled, and Rob, not unexpected with some young people on this team tonight?
Yeah, we talked about that in pregame. Jitters and inexperience.
Linebackers for the Lions, Finn, Vecchione, Lopoli, and Shaw.
All right, this is a 3rd and long for Westford. They're deep in their own territory. Do they put it up? They're looking to. He's rushed. He fires it deep in the sideline. He's wide open. And that's completed. Taken down on the sideline by Peter McCarthy. And a big gain. That was Scott Beatty.
I'm sorry, that was a crossing pattern. Those 2 receivers crossed and clearly confused Chelmsford's defense right there.
Yeah, I don't know if it looked like, I don't know if it was man for man, but it looked like McCarthy stayed with the in route, the post pattern, and the crossing man that came to the outside and up was left uncovered.
So that's a 30-yard pickup for Westford Academy to the 49-yard line. This is Antis again. He's slowed down on the outside. First hit by number 9, Joe Vecchione.
That was Scott Beatty.
Scott Beatty,
21.
I'm sorry. Right. 21 again. And a loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11.
The 3 secondary people, McCarthy, Mike Vecchione was free safety, and number 7, Sam Wahid, outside.
Interesting calling the offensive plays for Westford is Bruce Rich Jr. Had a very starry career here at Chelmsford. Inside handoff, and the Lions are right there to bury the ball carrier. That's Bumgard for one of them. I think he was the initial hit. No gain on the play. Once again, it's going to be 3rd and long for Westford.
Well, again, we're watching 2 similar offenses, so each team sees this day in and day out at practice, and there's not much to it. What your defense needs to do, it needs to make the penetration, needs to disrupt that backfield, stay low, and make good tackles.
Bumgard comes out. Jason Boudreau comes in. Will the Lions blitz here? They're not showing it.
They are.
They are. They're chasing the quarterback deep, and he's taken down.
Down by, actually it was 79, Bumgard.
That was Bumgard. It was
Yep.
76 that came out, and he made the play. He continues to excel on defense week after week. It's 4th and about 19 now for Westford.
Back deep with Shaw and Vecchione.
And the punter is Ferretra. Long count. Good snap. Ferretra hits it. Fairly good kick. Lions come up and get away from it, and it takes a very good Westford bounce. It's going to be down at the 25, 24-yard line, where Chelmsford will start at 1st and 10.
Yeah, it got deflected off of a Westford cover person.
The 2 things could have happened there. You almost could have got interference with the reception of the punt, and you could have almost, caused the fumble because you should have backed away as soon as, that Westford kid was too close to you.
I thought the ball, once it hit a defensive player, should be blown dead at the spot that it hit the defensive player. Maybe it didn't hit them. I don't know.
I don't think they blow it dead on the spot because you have to actually ground it.
You have to ground the ball and hold it till the whistle.
All right, so you can reach up and bat it back down the field?
That you can't do.
Okay, all right.
This was sort of an incidental contact.
All right, 1st and 10 Lions. Matt Hooton, the senior quarterback, with Sal Lopoli, the running back. Sal Lopoli has the football straight ahead. Good yardage to the 25-yard line.
Right.
It's a gain of about 6 on the play for Sal. Sal, a senior running back, had 2 TDs last week, 106 yards in rushing.
Mike Gagg, number 55 at center. I'll get the rest of the offensive line shortly.
Sal again, and comes up again with good yardage. He's close to 1st down. He's maybe a yard short, picks up 4.
Right, wing left, go, go, go!
3rd and a yard. You can hear Dave Kaiser on the sideline calling the plays.
Yep. Left tackle, Jack Slattery. Left guard.
Lopoli comes across the 35, across the 30 rather, for the 1st down.
That time he had a lead blocker. They had a 2-back set. Just a simple ISO play.
Slattery left tackle, Bumgard left guard, Gagnon at center. Polk at right guard. I'm sorry, number 77 right guard.
The first
Corcoran.
The first down of the football game for the Lions. Westford jumped. I think we have a free play, and they're trying to take advantage. That's McCarthy, and he caught it. What an excellent reception by Peter McCarthy. That juggled, bobbled, and he still concentrated and pulled it in. And Westford was offside on the play. So the Lions realized that. They run the go pattern. And that takes the ball to the 49-yard line.
That's predetermined, and I absolutely love that about this offense. They have that hard count initially, and everybody knows if they go offsides, the ball's being snapped, and you're throwing it up in the air. It's a free play.
21-yard pickup to the 49-yard line of Westford. 1st and 10. Lapoli, big hole to the outside, and he's close to breaking one. He's across the 40, 50, 44-yard line. 45 will mark it.
Tyler Blagg on the tackle.
And you know some history on that one.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle Sweeney, right tackle, number 76. A tight end on the right, Christian Finn.
All right, 2nd and 6 for the Lions. Westford jumps again, but they get back this time. Once again, with young players, they're anxious. They want to get across the line of scrimmage. Lapoli to the left. Another hole. Good cut back and across the 35-yard line. He's gouging them now.
Getting back to Tyler. Tyler's dad is a Trumpstead High grad. Longtime swim coach. And now a dean. Happens to live in Westford.
We'll forgive him.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah, sure.
Yes. And we got a timeout.
Westford has taken a timeout. That was an 11-yard pickup by Lapoli, taking the ball down to the 44-yard line. The 34-yard line.
We've got a good downpour coming on right now, as you can see on the screen.
Yeah, it's coming down a little bit.
Yep.
Showers off and on, but it's clearing out to the west, so I think we're probably in pretty good shape.
We're in great shape because we're inside.
Yeah, we're inside.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was raining.
The only thing we need here is an AC.
One of us is complaining about the heat.
Turned up to high.
Yeah.
We'll see what he says in November. How about the heat?
Yeah, in November, I'll be asking to open the windows because it's so hot in here.
That's right.
All right, at 1st and 10, Ronna loves this kind of temperature. It's her weather. Lions have yet to throw the football. Haven't needed to. Give it to, this is Hooten on the keeper, and he gets a pretty good yardage inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Pickup of 5 for Matt Hooten.
One of the things Trumpstead showed last week is patience within their offensive game plan. They ran Sal 20-something times, I think, last week, and he picked up 3-4 yards of the carry, but he made some big gains in the end, and that's the patience that you need on this type of offense.
This is Vecchione slipping on that turf, a little bit slippery. I want to take back what I said. They have thrown the ball once, and Peter McCarthy pulled it in. I was immediately corrected by Ronna and seconded by Mr. Simonian, so I'm
but that was
chastised.
To be fair, that wasn't a called play. That's just that special
true.
Play when someone goes offsides.
That's true. It's a 3rd down situation for the Lions. Lions last week converted 7 of 11 on 3rd down. Let's see what they do tonight on their first test. About 7 to go. Lapoli dots ahead. Drives to the 25. He's going to be 4th and about 3 or 4 now. We'll call it the long 2, short 3.
That was a trap play. I thought pulling was Bungard. He bellied out a little too much. He's got to kind of make that a sharper cut so that Sal can hit the hole a little quicker.
Okay, the Lions are going on 4th down here, of course, from the 24-yard line. Christian Finn is offset to the left, and they call a timeout. Coach K didn't like that set, and he is going to bring the team over for a full timeout. No, a 30-second timeout. Sorry.
Vecchione is in the backfield. Joe Vecchione's in the backfield with Lapoli. Finn is playing at left end, tight end this year.
That was quick. They have what they want now, and they will run the play that Coach Kaiser just talked about. Sal is set about 7 yards back from the line of scrimmage. Westford's up tight. They have, they've probably got 9 guys on the line of scrimmage here.
Definitely could go left.
Illegal procedure, I think.
Yeah.
A little confusion with the center.
Yeah.
Snapped it.
Yeah.
Didn't snap it. Legal procedure. It's going to come back 5 yards. Now it may be a passing situation. The second passing situation of the night. This is a nice drive. It would be a shame to let this go.
Okay, you get
Always have to account for McCarthy. He's at the bottom of the screen.
Eric Lefebvre is in, number 5.
Westford shows blitz. They come on the blitz. Hooten steps up, caught, and first down. McCarthy, you've got to find McCarthy. His second catch of the season. Hooten threw it right on time, and the Lions have a first down to the 21-yard line.
Matt showed some good poise. There was some pressure late right before he threw it.
So they do keep the drive alive. Lapoli bounces, good cut to the outside, straight ahead. He's in the open. He may take this, and he is going to take it in for a 21-yard touchdown, and he's off to a great start. The Lions score first and go on top by a 6-0 score. 3:15 to go in the first quarter, guys. That was a long drive. Did they start that?
Nice. I didn't. I was watching Sal there. He made a couple of nice cuts. Broke a couple of arm tackles.
Couple of nice jump cuts. Sure we'll have that. This is Hennessy out of the hold of Hooten. The snapper is Lapoli. So the Lions do what they have to do against a young football team. Go right after them. And this is a perfect kick by Hennessy, and the Lions are on top by a score of 7-0.
Good strong kick.
All right, the teams come back up the field, and once again, the Lions started well on offense, but also on defense.
Yeah, they look very strong on defense right now.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with the kickoff.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all working with United Way for a million little reasons. The kids of our communities, to ensure their academic success all the way to graduation day. You see, it takes about 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a kid becoming one or the other could be a professional athlete, or it could be you. Studies showed the earlier we get to kids, the better their chances. So become a United Way volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor, and make a difference in the life of a child, for the life of that child.
Give.
Advocate.
Volunteer.
Live United. Join your favorite NFL players. Take the pledge. Go to unitedway.org.
Oh, you should
Oh,
have.
no.
Sorry.
A booming kick by Kevin Hennessy was caught right through the hands of Scott Beatty, and it went into the end zone, and instead of downing it there, which we all thought he would do, he tried to bring it back and only got to the
5.
about the 5-yard line, Howie, you're right.
Which is, I think, where he touched it initially.
Yeah.
Folks just coming back, I think they missed the actual, they just saw the tail end, so the ball was kicked to about the 5 and it went through his hands.
Neither one of those guys were back deep enough for Hennessy. He can kick it down to the 5-yard line.
He's been putting some leg to it over the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Westford is in severe trouble. You can see on your screen they're coming out of almost their end zone. They're going to throw it, though, and he's
going to
a
be
safety. And he's mobbed by Vecchione.
Oh, they're not going to give it to him.
Slattery, they're going to say
too many lines down there.
Oh, boy. They're going to say he's on the
1-inch line.
Oh, wow. Let's see the replay on this if we can.
Yeah.
That looked like safety all the way.
Certainly did.
So that blue and white line is the end zone.
Wow. Chris Bungard right there, and he thought he had a safety for 2 points. It's 2nd and 14 for Westford. Barisano dumps it and almost threw it right to Sal. He has no time at all to throw the football. It's 3rd and 14.
Quarterback's coming out.
Just to get the play.
Just to get the play. Bruce.
It's really tough to kind of come out of the end zone like this. There's not too much you can do.
Right.
You know, Chumps is coming hard. One thing is just throw a fake, just real quick, throw it up in the air, hope your receiver gets it. The other thing is, maybe give it to a back who can get it out a few yards, give you some room.
The one problem I see is they've never taken a snap from under the center, so
Yeah.
they can't even quarterback sneak to get some
Exactly.
breathing room.
Coach Kaiser has a question now for the official. You can see him talking there. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Westford actually take a safety here. And what is he saying? Oh, he's going to call illegal grounding and a safety. He's going to call, I think, illegal grounding.
That's what I
on
thought.
The pass. Yeah, and a safety.
It
So the
was-
Lions are going to get 2 points.
There was no
received the ball.
Westford receiver anywhere
There was
near.
no receiver.
Only
closest-
Sal.
Only Sal, right.
Yeah.
He threw it in the ground.
And Coach Kaiser picked up on that immediately and brought it to the attention of the official.
Upon further review.
Yes. Coach. Oh, there's the Tundra. And they are really here in force tonight.
First home game.
Yeah. Chelmsford High School students, they support all the sports here in Chelmsford, and they're really appreciated. Good crowd has filled in on both sides tonight.
Yeah.
Westford will get a free kick now from the 20-yard line. I don't think it could have started any better for the Lions if you scripted it.
That is correct. Good drive, really good defensive stance. Now in the first quarter, you get your second possession with a 9-0 lead.
And it sort of seems like that it's a saying that is overused, I think, sometimes, but it does seem as if the Lions are going downhill.
Correct.
Number 7 for the Lions is Masab Wahid, and
it should be Vecchione, number 3.
I think it is. It is. It's Vecchione. Back deep. And this is going to be a free kick, and it's a bad kick. Picked up by Finn. And he's straight ahead and picks up yardage to the 36-yard line. Christian Finn on the return.
I don't understand that kick at all.
He almost whiffed it. You think that was the call? He's a pretty decent kicker, and he almost whiffed.
Yeah.
Maybe he was confused because it was just free.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I mean, you normally you have a timing down with the center.
Right.
The ball snapped to you. You don't think. You take your step and you punt it.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Lions. The ball is at the 36-yard line. Lapoli, once again, short gain this time. He's had a monster first quarter so far. He picks up almost 4, 3.5. Second down, 34-yard line.
Okay, we have a Vecchione out and a Vecchione in. Out with 9, in with 3 in the backfield.
They call the younger one Little Vec. Hooten hands it off to Lapoli, another big hole, and he's to the 31-yard line.
Brendan Corcoran did a nice pull there. Cleaned out a little bit. Gave a little more running room for Sal.
3rd down and 4 for the Lions. Lions offensive line has really, in the first quarter, taken control of the line of scrimmage. Hooten gives it to Lapoli. He bursts through the hole to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Lions. Sal was dinged up this week. He didn't practice on Wednesday. He had a little bit of a contusion on the thigh, but you'd never know it.
The other issue for Westford, which is not a good issue on defense, is their safeties are making a lot of tackles.
True.
So your up front people are getting blocked.
Yep.
Once again, Sal with a big hole. He's down to the 20-yard line.
Now we
Yeah,
got
we
a
had a
flag.
flag.
Yep.
Let's see what this one is.
On,
Was after the play.
going to be against the Lions.
A little extra shoving.
Unless they call it offsetting, but I got a feeling the Lions are going to get penalized.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Chelmsford. So that negates the play, and they'll step it off from the spot of the foul, and it's going to be, I would say it's going to be still second down.
It was first. It was a first down play.
Yep.
So it was, instead of second and
Right.
7, now it's second and
About 20.
yeah.
They're back to the 36-yard line. And we're running out of time in quarter number 1. Vecchione in motion. They toss it over the middle. Christian Finn, just one more step, and he was gone. He had a touchdown if Matty had been able to hold on for one more second. Third down. They'll come back to that, as how we said last week.
Yeah, that was there last week as well
Yeah.
from the opposite side.
Gotta go up with 2 hands.
That's pretty good advice.
Yeah.
Top of the screen is Peter McCarthy. Vecchione in motion. They fake it to Sal. He steps up. He fires to McCarthy. He takes it in stride, and he's close
Down
to the
to
goal
about the-
line at the 5.
Down to about the 1.
Yeah, almost to the end zone.
Yep.
That's a 34-yard strike from Hooten to McCarthy, his favorite target.
Matt did a great job. He actually stepped up in the pocket, gave
did.
himself that extra second.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of the first quarter.
It is.
Yep. End of the first quarter with the Lions on top by a score of 9-0. They're on the 1-yard line with a chance to take it into the end zone again. And that was probably the most impressive David Kaiser first quarter of his career. We'll talk about that when we come back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
All right, the Lions are knocking on the door at the 1-yard line. Take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Lions, and you see a big Lowell High School football game next week, followed by Bridgewater Raynham, with one of the top teams in the state.
And that'll be a Saturday afternoon.
Right.
Late start, 3 o'clock.
And Tewksbury
Or
is Saturday
3:30.
afternoon. Another very fine opponent.
Lowell will be in Lowell, by the way.
Yes. So the road doesn't get any easier. Touchdown, Chelmsford. And that was Lapoli again. That's his 4th touchdown of the season. 1-yard touchdown run. The Lions are on top by a score of 15-0 and threatening to make this a real big score here tonight. Hennessy to attempt the extra point. He had 3 last week. 3 out of 4. He's trying to go 5 out of 6.
Nice to start with a short field, having to start on the Westford 36. So
Kick is perfect, and he is 5 out of 6. The Lions have 16 points, and we're just 4 seconds into the second quarter, and the Lions are giving us break opportunities. We'll take one.
Me llamo Raquel Mendoza y esta es mi vida. Mis hijos están envueltos en muchas actividades. Eso requiere mucho estrés y correr para acá y para allá. A veces mi familia necesita un escape. Este lugar trae mucha paz y hay mucha calma, mucha naturaleza. Quiero regresar con mi familia más seguido.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. A velocidad de carretera, recorrerías un campo de fútbol americano. Evita textear, evita chocar.
Kevin Hennessy is about to tee it up again for the third time tonight. He is averaging last week 44 yards a kick, and he just added to that average right here to the 5. Straight up the middle and taken down. I think it was Vecchione that took the ball carrier
Mike
down.
Berry, 25.
25.
Okay, sorry.
Mike Berry.
Good job, Rob. Ball carrier was Scott Beatty. And Westford will start this one at the 25-yard line, I believe. Nope, 30-yard line. Not getting much help.
I'm going to say 29.
You know that?
I'm going to say.
We're going to have to talk to that
new man down there.
Johnny King, longtime coach here in Chelmsford.
He's not used to working at this level.
That's
He's usually up a little higher.
Right. First and 10, Westford.
Yeah, 29.
Okay, let's see how they try to respond here. Barisano, the quarterback. They come after him, and they're coming again. He tries to get outside. Bungard's coming.
Incomplete.
And incomplete. His intended receiver on the outside was Rich Haggerty.
Chelmsford's putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. They're really sending a lot.
Every single play, they're really coming after him. It's going to be a long night for Barisano. Second and 10. Westford spreads the field. But the Lions are intent on coming after Barisano.
Slot down the middle.
And incomplete, but he was open.
He was wide open.
Scott Beatty was the intended receiver, and he was in the clear. Third and 10.
Quarterback threw it on his back shoulder where he didn't have to. He just needed to throw it and let Beatty run under it. Beatty.
And I think sometimes that comes from the fact that he has been just absolutely chased all over the place.
Oh, absolutely.
Has that deer in the headlights look.
That's it.
Unfortunately.
Third and 10. Lions trying to get the ball back once again. Barisano to throw it. Steps up and gets reamed. Bungard was there. Slattery was there.
On that play,
Hamilton.
Chelmsford's front line just pushed. They just got into pads and they pushed all the linemen back. You'll watch it on this replay. Just
the white shirts are going the wrong way.
The white shirts are chasing from behind. The receiver was open on his out and up again, but he, Barisano just didn't have the time on this play.
Wahib and Vecchione are standing at their own 48-yard line to receive the punt. It's a low snap. He drops it, and he is running with it, but taken down. Lions are going to get great field position again.
What's about the 18, 17-yard line for the Lions?
He wraps them up. And it's going to be first and 10, Chelmsford. We may see the JV game in the second half, as you said last week.
Yep, you get the preview early.
Yep, here it is. Number 59 also chasing for the Lions at time. Brendan Polk.
Yep.
And he and Sal hand off to Lapoli straight ahead. Very little this time. Nice tackle. Number Garrett Ackerman on the tackle for Westford. Gain of 2 for Sal.
We need to do something about our tickets. This is obstructive view when we're down this end.
Once
of the
again,
field.
Lapoli again, straight ahead, lowers the shoulder. Taken down by Tyler Bella.
What we got to be careful of now is the guys offense have been out there a lot, is they got to hydrate.
Yep.
It's very humid.
And the Westford defense
Yeah.
help a lot. 3rd and about 6. It's a pass. McCarthy, he leaps and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Westford. Going to be 4th down.
Field goal.
Will they field
what do you
goal?
say?
Looks like they may.
Perfect opportunity.
Good time to practice it. And they're not going to, though.
Okay.
Not yet. They don't show that. Yeah, they are. Hennessy's
down?
on the field. He's placed the ball down at the 20. So it will be a 30-yard field goal. Ball's down. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Good job.
It's a 30-yard field goal for Kevin Hennessy. The Lions now have 19 points. And they've had great opportunities with short fields in order to convert this.
Okay.
We'll take a break. We'll come back, we promise.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90-mile-per-hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Once again, we are back at Simonian Stadium. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Dave Markham, Ronna Berman, and we're really delighted with the performance of the Lions. Hennessy's leg must be getting a little tired. Once again, it's dropped by Westford. It looked like a clip on that play, but I don't see a flag yet, and the referees may not be too willing to call penalties on Westford.
All right, they're out to the 26, maybe 27.
That's where they're going to put it, at the 27-yard line.
I'm not sure people can see it because it's so dark out, but the kicks are kind of knuckle wobbly. They're not end over end, so Westford's been having a hard time fielding them.
Yep.
And that time, Waheed was in on the tackle.
Westford has trips to the right. They run to the right. They're looking to throw it. Barisano fires it, and it's incomplete. Really didn't have much there.
No, he ran out of room. The receivers were right on the sideline. There wasn't much for him to be able to, not much room for him to complete.
The sideline, of course, is the 12th defender in the football game for the defense. 2nd and 10. Timeout, Westford. Coach Rich called that timeout. Westford has a new football coach this year. His name is Patrick Gendron. He's in his 2nd football game. The former coach, Adam Gagney, moved out to be the athletic director at Westford Academy. Westford Academy graduated an outstanding senior quarterback last year, Connor Degenhardt, who moved on to Holy Cross.
Slightly talented.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Barisano gets rushed, screen, and it's incomplete.
Well covered, though.
That was well covered. Westford has a plan. They just don't have the athletes to execute the plan yet, and I think that's the problem.
You graduate so many, and now you're starting with some young kids. They don't get the experience on Friday nights.
Exactly.
And that's important.
It's 3rd and 10 for Westford. They have had difficulty moving the football. Barisano steps up and he fires it, looking for his receiver out of bounds. Good coverage by the Lions. That was in pass coverage.
Jake Coombs.
Jake Coombs.
Yeah.
It's 4th down. Seems like we've said that a couple, 2 or 3 times here already.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this could rival a Red Sox-Yankees game in terms of length of time tonight if Westford keeps throwing the football.
Yeah, that's true.
This may take forever.
Well, on the plus side, the Lions may run the ball a lot more than
Yes,
they usually
that's
do.
true.
Yes.
So it may average out.
Yes.
It might. Ferretra to punt it. Lions only have one back this time. It's a high, and the Lions might have been offside. It's Mike Vecchione gets away from it, and I think that may be either a re-kick or they'll let the Lions take it right there.
I think they will let them keep it right there.
I would. I wouldn't fool around with the snap and the catch. And there was a flag, and I think it's Chelmsford offside, which will be declined, I believe.
The Lions were going for the block. That's
Yep.
They only had one player, one
Right.
receiver back, returner.
What is Westford to do? They're gonna go on defense. They're gonna let the Lions take the football at the 42-yard line.
Good choice because
Yes.
they barely got that punt off.
Right. And the Lions come back on offense. They have scored a couple of touchdowns, a field goal, and a safety. We've pretty much got a hat trick. All the is this the only way you can score in football? There aren't any other ways.
Yeah,
huh?
that's true. Yeah.
Field goal, safety,
Yeah.
running touchdown. We need
Yeah.
a passing touchdown
Passing
now.
touchdown. We've covered the bases.
Kickoff return,
We need to do that.
punt return.
Punt return.
Might be plenty of opportunity
Big.
punt-wise.
Yeah. Peter Caruso, one of the wideouts. Vecchione in motion. Snap, toss. This is Mike Vecchione trying to turn the corner. Gains a couple of yards. He's going to blame his brother Joe for not throwing the key block on that play, right? Yep.
Sure.
That's going to be a loss of a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 11.
You'll probably have him come out in the backyard tomorrow and practice that. So let's work on this one.
Or just get in a fist fight tonight.
Yeah.
That could be too. 2nd and 11. Oh, a little mix up there. And a negative play for the Lions. Don't get sloppy here now. The ball is back to the 39-yard line, 34-yard line.
I'm going to blame that on the humidity and the slippery ball.
I'm going to blame that on Matt not looking in his hands.
I don't think he looked it in either. I
Well,
think he turned before.
He started to move.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yep.
Having been in that position.
I know. I'm a lineman. I got in trouble. It's always the lineman's fault if something like that happens with a quarterback.
That snap was a little off.
Exactly, right?
3rd and 19.
There we go.
Steps up, fires it sideline, and it's almost picked off. Well read by Westford. It's going to be Chelmsford's first punting situation of the night. And Chris Bungard will come in to punt it, or stay in to punt it. Chris averaged 35 yards a kick last week, according to our crack statistician. I think we got to credit Dave with
some help.
With the help on that, yes. Yeah. He's going to be punting this from the 20.
Baumgarten's got a good leg.
He does. Good rush and a good kick. This is a wonderful kick. And fair catch taken at the 24-yard line. And the Westford will go on offense. Tyler Bragg was the person that caught that. And it's 1st and 10 Westford with straight up 7 minutes to play, 2nd quarter.
In Westford's defense, they've started on their own 20, their own 5, their own 29, and here they are in their own 28. So they've got to always have a long field. And with a young team, that creates problems.
Barisano fires to the sideline. It's dropped. Oh, they didn't help him out there. That was well done. And that was Haggerty, one of their captains, who dropped at 2nd and 10.
One of the thoughts I have watching this game, and I'm sure, as this game goes on Huddle and Lowell is our next opponent, Chelmsford secondary, whether they're not in the right positions because it's a zone, it should be a man, or there's some holes that I think will need to be addressed this week.
I totally agree. I think that has been the one thing that I think we've all noticed tonight, and in the first game as well. 2nd and 10. Haggerty is flushed, banged, and taken down. Oh, and he's hurt. Shaken up on the play. Number 34 for the Lions is David Hamilton.
Haggerty's been on the sidelines between every series, being looked at by the trainer. So I think he tweaked his ankle or something early on.
He does have an ankle wrap on that right ankle.
And he's coming over to the. He's coming off to the sideline, and look at this David Hamilton. Boy, does he! How does that hair fit in that helmet? It's 3rd and 16 for Westford. Their new quarterback.
Sophomore, I believe.
And he steps back. He fires it down
This
the
could
side.
be picked off. Oh!
Oh, another one right through their hands.
McCarthy.
Was Garrett Giacomier, and he is a sophomore. Giacomier threw it a long way, but almost to the red shirt.
Someone's got to explain to McCarthy that you can catch it on defense as well. That was right there, Peter.
Hit him in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Looks like the Lions are going to go after the. No, they're not going to go after the punt. They have Wahib and
Of course,
Guillaume.
they need a punter. They got everybody there but the punter.
There we go. 63. Is he going to punt it? They're going to switch.
Yep.
And he is. That is Adam Chanian, another sophomore.
Move up.
Catch it.
Returner should move up.
And short kick.
Watch out.
Short kick. Get away from it. It's going to roll dead at the 43-yard line. The Lions will once again get it with great field position. Westford may be setting the record for a number of punts in the first half of a football game.
Well, we talked about the inexperience, and clearly the line is inexperienced, not giving their quarterback much time to throw at all.
The clock just ticked off about 40 seconds here, but who's counting? Straight ahead, Lipoli turns, spins, picks up good yardage to the 35. Picks up about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3. When you get a chance, could we get Sal's? Thank you. 93 yards in the first half.
Nice little spin move on the contact. Picked up some extra yards there.
Ooh, Westford's offside. Free play. Here comes the pass. And McCarthy gets good position and hauls it in.
With a completion on the 5.
He can catch on offense, no question about it. That's a 30-yard pickup. Hooten to McCarthy.
Once again, offsides, gives us a free play.
So it's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And of course, we decline that penalty and take the 1st and goal.
Vecchione with Lipoli. Lipoli kind of didn't have much of a hole, but
not
he
much
made
there.
A couple yards.
Yeah.
Westford overloaded the inside double A gap.
2nd and goal at the 3.
I think we got a ride and keep here for Hooten.
Exactly.
We got a ride and keep.
Yep.
What's that mean, Howie?
He's going to fake to Lipoli and keep it outside.
Okay.
Oh.
No, he gives it to Lipoli, cuts back on the inside, and he's stopped.
That was the stretch play. He was going to go wide.
Yeah.
About the 2. 3rd and goal at the 2. Sal is trying to score his 3rd of the night, his 5th of the season. And he gets one more crack, and he's in this time. Touchdown Lipoli, a 3-yard touchdown run, Sal Lipoli.
That was his 17th carry of the half.
Yeah.
And he must be pretty close to 100 now.
I think.
Here it is, the replay.
They give him 99 on that play.
Yeah.
99.
You don't get the extra couple of yards in the end zone,
Once you're in the end
unfortunately.
zone.
No extra credit for the leap.
Yeah, exactly.
Hennessy, extra point. And this one is perfect. He looks perfect tonight. His leg is strong. He's kicking well. And an excellent job by the Lions so far tonight to totally dominate this football game with 2:56 to go in the first half. We will take a break as you look at the Chelmsford sideline.
Hola, por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma.
¿Se ve bien? Gracias.
Da ese primer paso hacia un mejor futuro. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para encontrar cursos para adultos gratis.
All right, the Kevin Hennessy is about to kick it off for about the 7th time tonight. We'll see if we can figure out how many times it actually is.
Well, let's see. They kicked off to start the game, and they have kicked off for 3 touchdowns and a field goal. So that's 5.
Yeah, at least 5. And this is number 21 with the football, and he's buried.
Nice tackle there by Andy Shaw, number 28.
Yep, it sure was. Excellent single tackle. You have a treat tonight, folks. The first time this season, the Chelmsford High School Marching Band will be performing at halftime. It is a special group of people, and I hope you stay with us for that. They work real hard. Every Tuesday night, they're out here for a couple of hours. They had preseason camp. They're just a great, fine marching unit.
And right down here in front of us, Bruce, is the number 1 quarterback for Westford.
Yeah, he's being iced.
He's got a wrist and an ankle in ice. So
Poor young man, he just got blasted.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll see much of Cam in the second half.
I think we'll see none of Cam in the second half. They have changed the offense a little bit. Scott Beatty, who kept the ball himself that time and gained about 3 yards. So they've made an adjustment where they may not.
He's going to be their quarterback.
Yeah, he's a junior.
And they just gave the 2-minute warning, so we may see Chelmsford with another possession before half.
Possible. And you're right, it is the 2-minute warning. So hard to be a football coach in this situation. You guys have been coaches.
Yep.
You know it, both the good and the bad. It's hard to be a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Not much you can say.
No, you work with the hand that's dealt you as far as talent and numbers and size, speed, all of those things.
I mean, you're young, so you have something to work with and work towards, and you try to get out as unscathed as possible.
Mid-season, you'll see a bigger improvement in Westford.
They are well coached. Hand off straight ahead. They're just trying to eat clock now. Very small gain on the play. The ball carrier. That
Antis.
was Slattery on the tackle.
Number 5, Nick
Yes.
Antis, who ran all over us last year as a sophomore, as I believe.
Slattery may have to come out of the game now. He lost his helmet.
Oh.
That is a rule.
Yeah. Timeout. 3rd timeout. Thank you. And it's a 3rd down and long 7 for Westford at the 21-yard line. Did Chelmsford take that timeout?
I think it was the officials.
No, it is a full timeout. I think it was the Lions.
Oh, this here. Sorry. Yeah. Looks like they are putting in some fresh people here. I see for the Lions, number 24 in the secondary, Jake Coombs, I see 40. I thought I saw 42 in there as a linebacker.
Lions blitz, and they've got him just right through the middle was Vecchione.
That was great timing. I think they've figured out
snap count.
How I don't think there's a count here. I think
right.
it's on the movement of the hand. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. It's 4th down and 11.
Oh, now there's a 2 minute.
Now it's the 2-minute warning.
Well, we have a new clock operator.
Yeah, Coach King has afforded us two 2-minute warnings.
Yep. Yeah. So Chelmsford will get the football back.
Let's go, D!
You better be careful, Mr. Simone and Era. If they get down too far into the depth chart here, they might be calling on you to be out
some
there.
Eligibility left.
Yeah, you still got some eligibility. They're coming after the punt, and a terrible punt, and caught.
By Coombs.
Coombs, yeah.
Good hands.
Good hands, Jake.
He returned the ball about 7 or 8 yards.
Someone got a hand on it. I mean, it wasn't going to be a great punt to begin with, but someone kind of deflected it.
It did get nicked. Yes.
And, we're just talking about when things just go wrong, and Westford trying to punt themselves out of the end zone and give themselves some room and maybe slow Chelmsford down.
Well, you can see it on the sideline. We're looking right down at the Westford sideline, and these poor young guys are just totally defeated here.
No energy.
No. Toss to the sideline. It's caught, and the receiver is Mitchell, Brian Mitchell, his 2nd reception of the season. And Brian takes the ball ahead for an 8-yard gain.
Jumpson speeding up a little bit, definitely wanting to score before the half.
Lapoli straight ahead, and he has it all his way tonight. Tackled by Justin Quinton, a sophomore. 1st down. And let's see, they're about the 15. Is that correct? It's hard to see from up here.
Well,
we need to wash these windows. That's what we need to do.
There goes Hooten.
Hooten right straight up the middle and close to 1st down yardage, down to about the 5. They're going to mark him at the 7-yard line. And it's timeout, Chelmsford.
Matt running hard.
Yeah, he was.
Falling forward, carrying the tackle.
Doesn't carry it much, but he did carry it 7 times last week for 24 yards. Lions had 321 yards of total offense last week, and I'm sure they have eclipsed, very close to have eclipsed that tonight. Lepoli's got over 100 himself. 109 says Ronna. McCarthy must have 50 yards, 60 yards. So they're up to 200, I would say. Total offense. All right, 2nd and about 2 for the Lions. Lapoli, one more time, 1st down inside the 5. And if I'm not totally wrong, he's going to get a chance to score his 4th touchdown of the night. And he does. 4th touchdown for Sal tonight, 6 on the season.
Little extra push for Sal at the very end to get in.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be surprised that he doesn't carry the ball too many more times tonight. The Lions are going to take a 32-0 halftime lead. Pretty close to what this prognosticator said at the pregame, 34-0. And
of course he's going to say that.
Of course he is.
You guys were just being kind. Hennessy, extra point.
That's good.
Is good.
Makes it 33.
33. I was off by a point. Imagine that. But the 2nd half still to go. 33-0. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Yep, it is. I don't want to see any more.
To Maddie. Congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Kevin Hennessy to kick it off. Don't forget to stay with us at halftime. You will have a musical treat for you. There are two bands here tonight, but certainly the Chelmsford High School Marching Band, kind of a pooch kick by Hennessy.
Yep.
Ball carrier returner was Rich Haggerty. And he brings it to the 30-yard line. Chelmsford coaching staff, let's get them quick. Paul Tenaglia, defensive coordinator. Lenny Rapone, Mike Marshall, Sal Lapoli, Mike Lapoli. Eli Chumbakas back from a hiatus. Mike Bernazzani and Pat Hickey, along with Chris Harrington and Scotty Merrill. Katie Shagnon is the trainer, and new athletic director, Danny Hart. Or I think it's supposed to be Dan, right? Not. I apologize.
Well, that's all right. I'm
It's
sure
Dan.
I'll answer to that.
Oh, I'm sure. Handoff coming this way. Christian Finn is not going to let him turn that corner. No way. Nice play by Finn. Got some help out there. Mike Vecchione.
Tyler Bello was the carrier, ball carrier.
Now what you do is just go into the, go into the locker room.
Yep.
Right. That's
Let it run out.
Let the clock go now. Just stay there. I think we've gotten rid of the rain.
But not the humidity.
No, it's still there, isn't it?
It's a little worse.
Yeah.
Westford appears as though they're going to snap it, and they do. And we told them not to.
Oh, that's game time experience.
That's Slattery. Another tackle for him. And that it will bring an end to the first half. A total domination. This is the first time in many years that the Lions have had a first half football game domination.
Absolutely. This was a nice offensive line. I think the blocking the offensive line is much improved. Granted, Westford is not as big up front, so the Lions are having a chance to really have their way with the defensive line, and Sal Lapoli's having a good offensive production.
Yeah.
Yep, sure is. 4 touchdowns. He's got 6 on the year. He only had 10 last year. I say only. Lions didn't score much last year, but they're scoring right now. We're going to take a break. We hope you'll stay with us for the musical entertainment, and we'll be back after that.
Son, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is gonna take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! Louder! I'm gonna get my GED! Come on! Get your GED! Hey. Can you keep it down, brother? Thanks.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Plant seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life.
People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Stiller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're gonna need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future.
That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. You need something a little more
Persuasive.
yes.
You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me to King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Congratulations to the Chelmsford High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Matt Sexauer. They did a terrific job. Westford's kicking it off to start the second half to the Lions. And on the run, coming straight ahead, is Mike Beck. And he takes it still on his feet, running hard to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Really interesting stat from Rana at halftime. The Westford Academy football team ran 24 plays. They have a minus 31 rushing, a plus 31 passing, zero offensive output in the first half. Hooten 5 for 8, 103 yards. Sal 19 rushes, 118 yards. 4 touchdowns. Peter McCarthy, 4 receptions for 97 yards. And the Lions come back with their first unit on offense. You don't see a team hold the other team to 0 in a half very often. Little interesting defense here for Westford. Lapoli once again bangs ahead, takes it to the 45-yard line, a pickup of about 7. It'll be second and, well, pickup of 6, second and 4. Lions taking their time in between plays now. Hooten has it. McCarthy is at the top of the screen. Long time between snaps. Letting the play, getting the signal from the umpire. Now he's ready to go. As soon as he drops his hand, and he did. Lapoli, once again, close to first down yardage. They're going to mark him a yard short.
Just running the trap play straight up the middle.
No.
Pickup of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Matt Hooten looks at the umpire standing in the middle of the field, or is it the back judge?
Yeah.
And he raises his hand when there's 5 seconds to go in the play, and that's what Hooten has been looking at. This time he goes a little quicker, fakes the pitch, steps up with good running room to the outside. He is at the 30, the 20, cuts back inside, and takes it to the 15-yard line.
Good run by Matt.
Excellent
Good
run.
hustle by Matt there. Yeah.
About 40 yards on that keeper. Jumps sort of deep inside Westford territory. His biggest gain of the season. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Ball at the
15, 14.
14. Westford, I think, was offside. This is McCarthy. Touchdown. That was easy.
No flag?
No, I didn't see the flag, but it looked like they were offside. Peter McCarthy, a 14-yard touchdown from Matt Hooten. And the Lions are on top by a score of 39-0.
That's the one caveat with that play. You know, if the referees don't throw the flag, then you got to make sure it counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer a free play.
Right.
Matt threw a nice pass right into that corner. Perfectly thrown.
Heffernan to add the extra point. And it's low, but it's good. Didn't get much air under that one, but it's a successful kick for Heffernan.
Hennessy.
I keep calling him the wrong name. Kevin Hennessy, 40 points for the Lions. And that was a quick drive by the Lions. We'll take a quick break.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
This is Kevin Hennessy.
Yes.
Kick it off for the Lions again tonight following their touchdown drive. Completion to Peter McCarthy.
Nice kick.
Real
hang time.
high hang time kick. Oh, they kind of messed up the return, but they get a good return out of it. And the returner is Scott Beatty.
Brought down by Mike Vecchione.
Michael is going to be a player, no question about it. Already is. First and 10, Westford. Ball at the 28-yard line. And their quarterback taking over for the injured Cam Barasano is Scott Beatty.
Number 13 for Westford coming in, Steve Okahara.
I think the Lions may go with the offensive unit once in the second half, and they may do the same with the defensive unit once in the second half. And they met in the backfield and kind of running through a tackle. That was Joe Vecchione with the initial stop. Jack Slattery.
Brendan lost his helmet again.
Yeah, he may have to go out for a play. I thought that was the rule, but they're not telling him to go.
I don't believe it happened during the play. I think
Okay.
I read at the very end they just kind of slipped off or they got hooked.
No gain on the play. So Westford keeps its record of no offense going. 0 yards.
Yeah.
And trying to get outside this time with a little bit of speed.
That was Antis.
I believe so.
Nick Antis, yeah.
About 4 yards.
Yeah, that's one of their larger runs of the night. It's 3rd down and a long 6. There's not many plays you can dial up when you're facing an opponent that is bigger, stronger, and quicker than you are. Direct snap. And this is Beatty and blasted. McCarthy coming up to make the stop. It's a loss on the play of a couple of yards. It's 4th down and a punting situation for the Academy.
Yeah, nice short tackle by Peter there.
That was a great job by Christian Finn. Did a great job just stringing that out, not actually just setting a corner and allowing Peter to come up.
He does a nice job setting the edge. He had a real good season last year, and he's continued it here in his senior year. It looks like Nick Antis is coming off with a little.
Yeah, number 5. Little gimp.
Yeah.
Being assisted off. Westford can ill afford to lose players. He is one of their captains. I don't think that's a cramp either.
They've only got 10 players out there. That they need another cover guy on the far side.
Yeah, they got 10. He does get the kick off, but it's a terrible kick. It's only going to go about
10 yards.
10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Exactly. The Lions will get field position at the 37-yard line. Well, let's see what the offense looks like in this series.
It looks like they're getting some of their number 2s out there.
Yeah, we will do our best to pick up these numbers as they go along. This is the first time we've seen them, folks, so we will try to keep it clear and clean. Let's see who comes out at quarterback.
Okay, number 16, it looks like Jim Latham. Looks like the quarterback.
James Latham, a senior. He is the quarterback.
Kevin Stolke, a wide receiver.
And it's a handoff straight ahead.
Another wide receiver, Scott Murtaugh. And I've got to get the other side.
Mike Berry was the ball carrier, gained a yard.
Number 8, Eric Vogel. And
Mike is also a senior. And Mike has the football again and stacked up this time. Westford Academy able to stop the Lions here, their second group.
Yeah,
some of the linemen, 68, Syrian Zula Wink.
Easy for you to say.
I know, 69, Joe Hughes. Spencer Gump is out there, 56, Spencer Gump.
Number 80 is wide receiver Dylan Brotherston.
Toss outside, quick toss, completed, short gain on the play.
Jackson Lee, another lineman out there.
Yeah, he's the center, I believe. All right.
4th down, I think we see the punt team come in.
Yeah. You saw a great block out here right in front of me by number 8, Eric Roble. Just took down a Westford defender.
I was watching Jackson Lee at center. He did a nice job with his assignment.
Here it is again.
Play was going away from Jackson, and he still stayed with his block.
Scotty Murtaugh. And Bungard makes a nice kick.
Oh.
Ooh, he got a just couldn't quite keep it out of the end zone. It's a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10, Westford at the 20-yard line. And the good thing about that series, it took about 2 minutes off the clock. Pleasure to have Mr. Simonian with us in the booth, as always. Yeah. All right, Westford comes back to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. They will start at the 20-yard line. Handoff coming to the outside with some good running room. Ball carrier is Tyler Bella, a junior. Picks up a 1st down for Westford.
All right, Lions secondary, Tyler Nolan, number 31, number 25, Mike Berry. Linebacker, number 52, Jake Chasen.
Pick up of 15 yards by Bella on the play.
Defensive end, number 70.
Same ball carrier. And he bounces out, comes back this way. He's got a lot of room. Lions pursued it well, and he is going to go down the sideline, pushed out of bounds.
By Tyler Nolan. Nice hustle by Tyler, sophomore, number 31.
Closed on him very nicely, and that's a big pickup from the 35 all the way down to the 15.
Just didn't wrap him up. You watched the replay?
Yep.
Yeah, here's the replay.
They had him. And, uh-oh. So he just took it 15 plus.
Tyler takes a great angle, too, to push him out of bounds. Chased by number 6,
Cam
D'Angelo, and number 22, Matt Holman.
High snap, handoff to the outside, same ball carrier. This time he's taken down. Good pursuit that time.
No way to go.
And he looked exhausted.
Yeah.
He did. He looked like he was totally tired.
Yeah.
Jason
on
on the tackle. Nice play by Jason. And I agree with you guys. I think he was a little winded.
Yeah.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
Let's see, get some other Lion numbers out there. 78 there in the middle is Sean Bordelais.
Fake this time to number 78, the tackler for the Lions.
Sean Bordelais.
Bordelais.
Yeah, and you see 94 out there, Josh McAlooley.
That's a sophomore quarterback for Westford, number 4. He is the 3rd or 4th person they've had in at quarterback. It's a loss of 3. It's 3rd and 10.
94 is Josh Marcoulier. 22, Matt Holman actually did a great job in that play, staying home. Quarterback had kept the ball and ran right into Matt and the person blocking him.
Right. 52 at linebacker, Jake Chasen.
This is Beatty keeping the ball to the outside, and he's taken down out there. Tim Barlow, one of the tacklers, 42.
Number 2, Aaron Palermo in the secondary.
4th down and 11 for Westford Academy.
And poor Westford, about every 5th play, someone gets up limping.
They do. And once again, I compliment the Lions on their conditioning. This quarter is mercifully, rapidly going by. 4th down for Westford. Toss and broken up. Nice defensive play.
Yeah.
Had inside position, but the Lions were there.
That was Nolan again with 31.
Cam Tierney was the intended receiver.
Tyler Nolan.
Yeah. Here's the replay.
Giving up some good size.
Yeah. It's right up. Good extension, though. Get up there, tipped it away.
Nice job.
Joe Grande back there, number 51.
Nolan is a sophomore. Chelmsford will start at 1st and 10 at the 19.
Is it Latham again?
He was. Let's see. It still is.
Number 16, yeah.
That play looked a little funny developing. And no gain on the play. The ball carrier was
Mike Berry.
Mike Berry again. No gain. James Latham, they might give him a half a yard. 2nd and 9.
I see new lineman 63, Mark Spinelli's in there.
Yeah, 69 is in there. That's Joe Hughes.
Once again, another straight ahead handoff. Tackle for Westford is the tackler is Matt Acabo.
56, Spencer Gump in there, interior line.
That's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. The Lions scored 7, and they are going to go into the 4th quarter with a big, big lead. We'll take a break, and we won't miss a beat. Be right back.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para cursos gratis.
Run up Berman.
Wow.
And the Lions have a breakaway here down the sideline, number 28.
Andy Shaw.
Andy Shaw. He's had a nice night for himself, a junior. Andy goes from the 20 down to the 42. That's a pickup of 38 yards.
Andy does a nice cut, just turns on the jets. Straight on there. Breaks a tackle there, keeps going. Would have gone all the way. This fellow just had the angle on him.
Up, Andy's going back the other way, and he's got some room out there.
There he comes again.
Good speed. He's still on his feet.
Yes.
This guy is a tough ball player.
But now, Howe now has to take a play off because he lost his helmet.
Yeah, they're telling him to take a play off.
Yeah.
And he got a first down
Replay.
From 42.
Reverses field. Breaks the tackle there. Nice hard running.
Oh yeah, he was a hammer at the end of that.
About 18 yards.
I have Andy in class, and I was picking on him playfully about his tackling. It was a little too high last week, and I given him some hints, and we kind of bantered back and forth, and he talked about when he was a running back, because I had him 46. As a freshman.
Oh, okay.
So, but now 46.
And I don't have a name.
We don't have that one on the roster. So we'll find out who that is. Rob, do you teach anything except football in class?
We do some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just checking.
You know, basketball during basketball season.
That's good. That's good. I like that. And that same athlete carried the football.
And unfortunately, we don't have a name for that one. I asked the Carl Rondina next door, and he doesn't have a name.
He doesn't have one either.
No.
So if Carl would tell us who it is, we could tell you. It's 3rd and 9. And this is...
That's Andy Shore, I believe.
I think it was 28. It's going to be 4th and about 7. Yeah, that was Shore. 2nd and a long 7. I'm sorry, 4th and a long 7. We are into the 4th quarter. Looks to the sideline.
Colin Connor,
We have
number 46, we
identified,
think.
thanks to Dave Markham.
Coach Markham.
Okay.
Colin Connor, and Shore bounces it outside and stays on his feet, and we have a flag.
We have a flag.
What an effort by Andy Shore.
And he almost looked like he had the first down.
I think he does have the first down. But to no event, I think it's coming back. What an effort.
Here it is again. Bounces outside. Nice. Oh, we got
there's the block.
Yep, block in the back.
It was. Block in the back. It's going to be 4th down.
It's tough blocking for someone like that because you don't know where he's going to go.
Exactly.
That's right. Can't find him, and you don't know which way to push your guys.
So they took the penalty, so now we'll...
4th and 15.
So I think we actually, Liam Gillette is number 46. Liam Gillette.
All right, we're going to change that name. Okay.
Liam Gillett's not...
Lions bring on the punt team here, and we have a new punter.
Number 29.
And that's Alex Silver, a junior.
More importantly, the clock keeps ticking.
Yes, it does. Making everybody here very happy, I think. Oh, we have a delay. Might not have gotten that play off.
They called timeout.
Lions called timeout. Do they have enough players on the field?
That seems like an organizational timeout. Something's not quite
there
right.
you go.
Right.
I like that. That's an organizational timeout.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Mike Marshall doing the organizing there in the middle of the huddle. Special teams coach, along with the offense.
There's Coach Kaiser down here. This is probably the hardest part of a game sometimes, trying to get everybody in that's been working hard in practice, try to get them some game time, a little experience. And so you have these organizational timeouts just for reasons like that, trying to get everybody in. And
so for the first time since 2012, the Lions are going to start the season at 2-0. They're going to take on a much different opponent next Friday night in Lowell. Silva, good snap and decent kick. Fair catch signal. And it takes a Lions bounce. And they down it on about the 1 yard line, 2 yard line.
Nice job.
Nice job by the Lions.
And we have confirmed.
We have a confirmation.
Yeah, number 46, Liam Gillette.
From the Dean of Field Announcers, Carl Rondina. And we have it as Liam Gillette. Westford gets it at the 2. Boy, their average field position has to be inside the 20 tonight. Their starting position.
So as you can see, some graphics on the screen, our predictions.
Check that bottom one.
Yeah, Bruce was closest.
For my rough statistics, they never started across the.
Wow.
They never started in positive territory. It was always in the negative side of the 50.
And they really only had one play tonight. That was that pass play in the first quarter.
First play, second,
which was
second play of the
which
game.
is the total offense was negated by minus 31 yards rushing.
It was
at the time.
Yep, exactly. 1st and 10, Westford. quarterback
Whoa,
is.
this could be a safety.
This is
It's out of the end
safety.
zone.
We're going to go to 42, a second safety. Boy, I don't recall the last time I've seen 2 safeties in a game. I'm going to go to the dean of sports here. He doesn't remember either. He's just copping out. He says, when it happens, it happens. That's he's a good sport, folks. 42-0, Westford will kick it off to the Lions. And the Lions have gotten a chance to get everybody in this football game, the kids that work hard all week long. And that's really nice to see.
So when it rains, it pours.
Yep, when it rains,
or
it pours.
Westford.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. We're trying to figure out who gets the 2 points there, but I think it just goes to the team.
Just goes to the team as a safety.
It's
yeah.
not an individual safety.
No individual score.
Right. In fact, I don't know if any safety goes to an individual, does it? Even if you tackle somebody in the end zone.
No, you.
I don't think
they
it
might
does.
get a sack.
Right.
Or if it's a quarterback, if it's a running back, it's a tackle, but
Exactly.
not. All right. Now we have a kickoff or a free kick, but they're putting it on a tee, which is.
After that last
I
experience,
was surprised they didn't do that the last time.
Adam Chanian is the young man attempting the kick. Nice kick by Adam.
Good depth.
Deep, good hang time.
D'Angelo with the return.
Starts to the right, steps it back up the middle, stays on his feet to the sideline, and he's taken out of bounds. A great return by
D'Angelo. Yep.
D'Angelo, a junior. Lions are in Westford territory. What else is new? And they are at the 30-yard line. That was a return of about 35 yards for D'Angelo.
All right, Joe Hughes in there, number 69. Number 8 is Eric Roble, number 10. Scott Murtaugh. Just coming in, number 56 at left tackle. Spencer Gump. Another organizational timeout, Coach.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout again, and Coach Kaiser isn't real happy about this. He doesn't want timeouts right now.
Nope, you want the clock ticking.
That's right. Well, Westford will have to go back to work. They'll have to try to regroup. I don't know who their opponent is next week. But I'm sure that they will work hard and try to overcome with a young football team. And given first-year coach another season with these young men, and I'm sure that they'll do a good job. Latham, quarterback. Mike Berry, running back. Mike Berry, football. Not much room at all. Tackled by number 51, Nick Lofria. Gain of about a half a yard. Berry once again has room this time. He breaks to the open and
down to the 20, almost the first down.
Yeah, it's real close. That is a first down. Nice pickup by Mike Berry.
I like the way Berry moves.
Yeah. I watched him in a couple of JV games last year, and I thought he did an excellent job.
So he's a senior.
Yes, unfortunately, I wish he were not a senior, playing behind Sal. 6 foot, 180 pounds. Ball is at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Probably going to see a lot of Mike in this drive. And certainly not going to throw it. Mike again. Gain of a couple. And And we're coming down to the 5-minute mark. Once again, to Tom Peterson, Dan Sylvia, Craig Robinson.
Yep. I see number 87 in there, Kevin Akia Raja.
All of those guys performing, and once again, out here early. They were out Wednesday and Thursday working, setting up this game. 19 on the tackle, that was Berry, the ball carrier. Rory Sullivan, loss of a couple. It's 3rd and 11.
Number 20 for the Lions, Demetrios Bokas, wide receiver. Number 85, Jeremy Ware. Liam Gillette, ball carrier.
Gillette gains a couple of yards. It's going to be 4th down and 10.
Well, the good thing is the ball's remaining inside the sidelines, so the clock ticks.
Never stops.
You know, and we're not harping on this, and we're not trying to take anything away from the game. But the game's over. You have kids that could get hurt, and that's something you never want. You just want it to end quickly and painlessly.
Yeah. Once again, Gillette, the ball carrier, gains about 3-4 yards on a play. It's going to be Westford's football.
A couple more players. Number 68, number 65, Brandon Nordengren was in there, along with number 70, Ed Rigney. Rigney was a sophomore guard, and Nordengren is a junior tackle on the right side.
I guess this is why we make up the full sheet.
That's why you make up the full sheet. Absolutely.
Season, right?
All right.
At the end of each night, Ronna calls newspapers in Boston and gives the scoring plays. This is probably going to take until tomorrow morning before this gets done tonight.
Number 23, Jake Hendrickson is in there at defense.
These kids are having fun on defense right now. They're just teeing off and having fun. 23 was one of the tacklers, Jake Hendrickson.
Hendrickson. Joe Grand, number 51, is playing free safety.
Yep.
Dream job.
Exactly.
For a lineman, maybe. Is he a lineman or is he
linebacker? Probably.
Okay.
He's standing about 15 to 20 yards off the line of scrimmage.
He's a safety valve. He's not going to let anything get by him.
That's it. 2nd and 8.
Joe Marico, number 41, sophomore defensive back.
And nice defensive play on a corner this time. Let's get his number because he did a great job.
62?
62, yes.
Aiden Ahern.
Aiden Ahern, a junior.
Okay.
Loss of 3.
All right, here's some more subs. Number 35 going in. Nolan Spidell.
Mike Lapoli over there on the sideline shuffling guys in and out. I don't know how they know if they have 11 in there or not.
Frank Siracco, number 71, is in there.
3rd and 10. Oh, another just devastating hit here.
Joe Ross, number 81.
71.
No, this is 71.
Yeah,
I saw Joe
Frank
Ross.
Siracco.
Frank Siracco, yes.
Yeah.
He just came in.
And planted him. 4th down.
Number 64, Desmond Rivera. Here's a replay. Good penetration.
Boom. That's by, quality right there.
Frank, yep.
Got the pink socks. I love it.
All right.
Tyler Nolan's back deep.
And in the punt it is Adam Chanian.
Ryan 30, number 30, Ryan Dandura, sophomore, is in there as well.
And a decent kick this time. And caught,
Cover,
and
yes.
covered.
Yeah, good job by Hendrickson.
Lions had a little difficulty catching that. That was Hendrickson, but I think he got on it. It'll be 1st and 10 Chelmsford at the 36-yard line. And this will run the game over, folks. The Lions will could take a knee here if they want.
That is.
Oh no, that's referees kept
Are they calling the game right there?
I think they're saying it's over.
Under 2 minutes, yep.
Yeah, we had about a minute 53 on the clock, but I think the referees decided that this game's over.
Yeah, a lot of times you don't stop the watch on the field as fast as you might.
Common sense.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, terrific job by the Lions. Terrific job by our crew, the Chelmsford High School band. I was really just a wonderful football game for the Lions to win. They take their 2-0 record into Lowell. And guys, we'll get a football game next week. No doubt.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So for Dave, for Ronna, for Rob, for Howie,
one look at the
screen. And there's the schedule coming up.
Lions already 77 offensive points in 2 games.
Wow.
It's been a long time.
That is a big difference.
A shutout for the Lions and defense. It's always a plus. Always one of the goals of the defense.
I think I know what we should do, Howie, is we should schedule all the dual county league games.
There you go.
There you go. Away, right? That's 6 shutout quarters in a row for the Lions, and that's something to be proud of.
Yep.
Great victory. Chris Byam, for Tom Peterson and the rest of the crew, thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. I hope you'll join us in Lowell.